Hi guys, how are you guys doing? I hope all of you guys are doing great. Thank you guys so much for all the subscription, the love, the share, the positivity, and even engagement in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for each and everything. I really do appreciate it, and I love you guys big time. And for the new subscribers that are currently joining us right now, welcome to the family, welcome to this channel. My name is Kenny Bella, and let us journey together. This video I will be talking about, actually it's just a story time of how I was almost bullied or bullied in high school. Well, this thing happened way back, and I hope I do remember each and every detail. Yeah, so I went to this high school, Breastside or Breban High School, and I remember I was in year 9. Between 7 and 8. Year 7 or year 8. So there's this thing whereby at school the people normally tend to like sit in groups. We have the popular guys, then the people who are almost popular, not so popular, then the in between, and then now the others. But like how girls always want to compete and be friends with people who are popular and so on. But me on the other side, I was this kind of a person who's just, I really never bothered. I really didn't care where I am or which should I go. I really didn't care. Like going to sit with the popular guys, sitting with the nun, and me, I was random. I was everywhere. I was friends with everybody, even people who were in year 10, year 11, year 12. I was still friends with them. So yeah, me, I was just everywhere. You can't really say Bella is part of the popular group, or she's here or she's there. Me, I was just myself. I did things the way I wanted. This thing of like being in groups, following one another, I was actually the opposite. I really didn't I wasn't in one gang whereby you see where I'm with these groups of people and so on. I was everywhere actually. So I remember there were 2 girls that joined. They were new, and I don't want to mention their names because you never know, they might be watching as well. But let me call, because they were twins, so let me call the other one. I'm just going to give random things. I'll call the other one, let me call the other one, what should I call it? The other one will be glass, and then the other one is plastic. Yeah, so glass and plastic, remember they're twins, right? So I remember glass and plastic joined us. They were new, so since they didn't know anyone at high school, so they would always stick the 2 of them. Yeah, so slowly they started like saying hi to people and so on. I remember I saw them on I think in the school corridor or something like that. But I remember one was in my class, and then the other one was in that, because the classes are normal. There's Simba. Okay, it was blue, yellow, green, and red. Yeah, so I was in the blue house. So that's called Simba. So you were all that. The other one was in the blue house, and then the other one was in the yellow house. Yeah. So because remember there are like 4 streams, so there's blue, yellow, red, green. Yeah, so I was in blue with her, with the glass, and then plastic was in yellow house. So I remember we started chilling. Okay, I could come like once in a while when you come to class with like good morning, you tell us fellow colleagues like good morning, how are you guys doing and everything. So every day I could come say good morning to everyone. I would greet them and so on. Sometimes I'll chat with them, or because I was also a very quiet person, so I'll just say good morning, or if there's something that we needed to like be discussed, I would sit there, we'll talk and so on, and then I'll just keep quiet and mind my own business. So slowly these girls started becoming close to me. Okay, like becoming my friends. I thought they were becoming my friends and so on. So for me, I would just, wherever I go, I would talk to people. And I used to like this kind of, I used to be this kind of person who, when I'm free, I tend to like joke a lot. No one really takes me seriously because I'm just here and there. I just talk about random stuff, even sometimes it's not even relevant. But people liked me, so whenever I'm there, we're telling stories. This one will crack jokes, I will, and so on. So people, when people are laughing, they tend to like you more. And then you see like next day when people are there, like, oh yeah, Bella, come, let's chill together. That's how I got friends, because I was just being myself. So each and everyone was my friend. And remember, also my brothers were there as well, so their friends knew me, and I was chilling basically with either my brothers or some of my colleagues from my class and so on. So it was just here and there. little did I know these girls were jealous of me. They were like, okay, it's like they wanted to be me, they wanted to do the things that I do, so that people would also like them and also call them to go chill with the popular people, to chill with, you know. So that was how it was. So every time when they see me talking to these guys who are called the popular people, but for me, I know I don't see like popular what me, I was just there. So when they see me going to talk to these popular guys, then they'll be like me, like, oh, so these people talk to you, what, okay, and so on. Yeah, so it went on for like the whole of year 7, yeah. So yes, the whole of year 7, they would want to, wherever I go, they would tend to like follow me, because they also want the other people to get to know them, whatever. They introduce themselves as my friends. So people also started saying hi, but people didn't really like them that much because of their character. So they were just like hi, whatever. So I would just basically in school, I'll just be like that. People knew me. They just knew I was just someone who liked keeping to myself sometimes. And when I want to talk to someone, I will, and I will somehow make people laugh as well, and that was what they really liked from me. So this was when I wasn't so much into Facebook, I remember, but this time, now when you look back at it, now you're like, yeah, I was stupid back then. But I remember I was new to Facebook, or rather when I was in year 7, that was when I started. I was like, you know what, why don't, because my friends were like, Bella, I should get to Facebook so that people can interact out of school and so that we can keep in touch. So I was like, okay, fine, let me do that. So remember, I opened my first Facebook account when in school. Actually, I remember I went to the computer lab and then opened my Facebook account. And remember, because I didn't know the procedures and so on, so these two girls, Plastic and Plastic and Glass, decided to like help me out. Yeah, so in the process, I filled in my details, what. So I managed to sign in, and then they were like, you know what, Bella, let me send you a friend request so I can become friends. So they were the first ones, followed by the other guys, and all these guys from school. They were like, okay, yeah. So I accepted all their friend requests and we were chatting. So like that. So the more I keep on interacting with these guys, the more these two girls, Plastic and Glass, would become very, very jealous. And I remember it was I don't know what happened, but I remember I came to school one day and these girls didn't want to talk to me. I would say good morning, or they'll just look at me, or rather roll their eyes or what. So to me, I was just like, to hell with them. So I went to say hi to the other girls, the other guys as well. So we were busy chatting and so on, because remember it was a weekend, and then now you come back and share about what you did during your weekend times, and basically how your weekend was. So the more I was talking to these people, we would like interact and have fun and so on. These two girls, remember, they were busy planning. I don't know, they were just planning something, but I just ignored them. So I just ignored, I was just everywhere. I really didn't mind so much about them. So I was just being myself. So I was just like, okay, fine. So I remember they ignored me for like 2 days, and in their mind, according to them, they just wanted me to come and say, please, can I be, but I really, they wanted me to like come together. They expected that thing like, hi Bella, or like I come like, hi guys, I'm really sorry if I did something wrong. But because I knew I didn't do anything wrong, so I just ignored them. Yeah, so you show me attitude, I'll also ignore you. So it went on like that for like a week. Then the other week they were like, hi Bella, what's happening, why didn't you talk to us, and so. And I'm looking at them, I'm like, bruh, don't you remember? Okay, I said whatever was going through my mind was like, I came to school, I said hi, you guys ignored me, you even rolled your eyes at me. So I decided to like ignore. Down the line, they're like, yeah, Bella, if there's something we did, we're sorry, and so on like that. So for me, I was just like, okay, it's cool, because me, I have no beef with you people. I thought you guys had, like maybe you guys had something against me, and that's why you're giving me the attitude. Like, no, we weren't even giving you attitude. We thought that you didn't want to be our friends anymore. I'm like, be your friend, really? At the end, I was just like, you know what, it's cool, me, I don't have beef, so I'm cool. They're like, can we hang out alone? I'm like, I don't really know, because I have to go for soccer practice. So they're like, okay, fine, and so on. Because remember, I was also in the team, so sometimes we'd stay back we'd go after lunch to play or to train and so on. So it went on like that and like that. So there's this time, okay, people just because I'll be in the sports and depend that this popular team is also into the sports team, so we become more and more close during those sessions. So it went on well, but deep down I knew there was something that I was doing that was bothering them and so on. So they went and spoke to one of my close friends called, let me call her Flower. So Glass and Plastic decided to go talk to my friend, or my best friend called Flower, to try and make her go to the side, like to start like talking bad things about me, or at least spread rumors about me at campus. So this girl, okay, Flower, decided to like play along and see what they were up to, because I remember Flower kept on warning me, but I was just like, if they have bad intentions, but obviously it will surface and we'll get to know about it. But for me, I really don't care, and I don't see them as my close friends. So Flower was like, Bella, you should be very careful, and please, I hope you won't get into trouble. Just like, I hope I don't, but I'm not really close to Glass and Plastic. So we're like, okay, fine. So I remember like they had called her to come on a Wednesday so that they like talk. So I remember Flower telling me, I was like, it's okay, you can go talk to them and we see what's going on, because me currently I don't really know what's going on. Flower was like, okay, fine, come Wednesday. These girls called Flower and they were like, no, Bella said that you were an ugly person. Bella said that no guy can fall for you. Bella said, trying to spoil my name. So Flower decided to act as if she's being pissed, like she's pissed at me, but she knew these girls were like playing, yeah. So she said, like, okay, playing along, like, okay, how could Bella say that? What does she mean? She's really not a good friend. So when the more Flower could say that, then this girl, Plastic and Glass were like, okay, fine, yes, we're getting her to our side. So their plan was, they started telling Flower that they're planning to at least spoil my name at school, so that people will start hating me. So and then Flower, when they said that, Flower first was confused, like, why would you do that? Then these girls opened up to Flower, thinking that they opened up to Flower saying that we hate Bella, and I don't know, they're like, they hate me, and they wish they could do things like I do, so that they can also get attracted to these popular people, because their aim was they wanted to be around the popular people, so actually they have more boys around them, and yeah, just being there with boys and so on, people getting to know them and so on. So Flower just ignored, and we were like, okay, fine. So after some time, Flower also jumped back, and she was just like, okay, she was in between. Flower did not want that to happen. At the same time, she was trying to, or she's also on my side. So at the end of the day, she told me about it. I was like, to hell with them. If they want to spoil my name, I don't really care, because people know me, and there's no way that they will like say, okay, fine, if this is how Bella is, we don't want to talk to her and so on. So Flower was like, okay, fine, let's see what they're going to do. They waited for the day to come, and like, I don't know, they waited for some time trying to like spoil my name, but no one fell for it. And then their second plan was to hack my Facebook account and then write all sorts of things, like abusing the other girls, my friends as well, to like make them want to beat me up at school. So with that, remember, because they hacked my account, they changed the password, and they were now the one taking control of my Facebook account. So they would go sending trash messages to these friends of mine. I remember there was one of the popular girls was dating another guy as well. So these guys decided to like cause conflict between them. This both, oh god, why am I calling Vanessa? I don't know. But anyways, those two girls, Glass and Plastic, decided to like send a message to this girl saying that, why would you date my guy? I love this guy and you stole him away from me. You are stupid. It's just abusing her and so on. So this girl was like, Bella, is that really you? Why are you talking this way? Why are you sending me kinds of messages? These girls were like, I don't care. I thought you were my friend, but you stole my guy and so on. So like, causing conflict between me and that girl. And remember, it was a Friday that happened. So they kept on doing that and so on, trying to like make us like avoid each other, or like be angry at each other. So she sent it to this one, sent it to some other guys and some other girls. So remember, they had made people like gang up on me, and I didn't know, because I remember I tried accessing my Facebook account and it failed. So for me, I thought I had forgotten my password. So mind you, I'm now coming to school in the morning. I was hyped. It was a Monday morning. I was happy to see my friends, I was happy to go to school and interact with them. Now when I reach the school compound, now you know you start feeling the vibe was down, people as if things are not the way they used to be. So I come to class, the first lesson, nothing happened. The girls that they had those of Vanessa and those of glass and plastic decided to like gang against me. We were busy saying hi, good morning, Bella, da, da. Nothing happened, so they were shocked. Then I remember it was the lesson towards lunch in the afternoon. These girls, okay, it was mid-morning, yeah? So this girl that was, they sent a message to saying that she stole my guy, approached me to like, cause now for her she was calm, cause she knows me. Actually, all my friends know me, so she came to me and then she was like, Bella, do you remember the message you sent me on Friday? I was like, no. I was like, where did I send it? By text or by through Facebook? She was like, you sent it on Facebook. I was like, by then I tried accessing my Facebook and I don't know what happened. Because it's as if I forgot my password. They told me, no, you sent me a message saying that I stole your guy and how much you hate me and so on. I was like, no, that was not me because I don't have access to my Facebook at the moment. So she believed me. She was like, okay, so which means someone else is framing you? I'm like, yeah. So she was like, it's okay, fine. So she was now with me because she was like, I understand because you're not the kind of person who would do that. So even the other guys came and asked me the same thing. Me and this girl explained things to them and they were like, oh, so it means there's someone who's not happy about you, someone who hates you and is trying to like frame you up so that people hate you at school. So the same thing, we did the same thing until everyone understood that I was being framed. And these two girls, plastic and glass, were waiting so much. They were very eager, waiting for me to start having people coming and like confronting me, want to beat me up and so on, because that was their aim. So they waited lunchtime, because you know at most of the fights normally happen at around lunchtime or in the evening hours. Lunchtime comes, they see me coming with all these guys that they had sent bad messages to, and then they were like, okay, what's happening? Why are they more closer? What is really going on? So at the end, they realized that whatever they were doing was wrong, and they just cut me off. They just, they just, okay, they were pissed that their plan did not work, but they weren't planning on giving up. Actually, they just wanted to continue doing that more and more. So at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? If that's how they are, I don't want to be their friends anymore. I don't want even to talk to them. So I just cut myself away from them. So that term, okay, year 7 ended, and now we're in year 8. They just attended like one term, and at the end of the day, they decided to shift to another school because their plan did not work, and everyone knew that it was them that was behind that. So it created an environment whereby they didn't feel comfortable. They felt as if they were hated and so on. But their main intention was they wanted to bully me and make me look like the bad person. But I really thank God that all that did not happen. So that's why I say, if things in life, if some people know that you're an innocent person and so on, they would not, God will always protect you no matter what. So whatever these people are trying to do to me, like disturb me mentally and so on, did not work. So I don't know, this thing of bullying should always stop. And when the more you bully someone, the more the self-esteem goes out. Even they can end up killing themselves just because of bullying. So bullying should really stop. And please, if you're not happy about someone, please at least find ways of like distancing yourself, or rather talk to that person and sort things out. Don't go behind their backs trying to frame them up or bully them. So yeah, always love one another and try to sort your things. If you have a problem, don't go behind that person and say, just face them and say it to their faces. With that said, thank you guys so much for listening, and I hope you've enjoyed this story time, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.